This video is brought to you by the Deck of Many and their 5e campaign setting book, Heckna. Hello and welcome back to the Gallant Goblin. Today we have another package from WizKids to open up. I like to do these with you so you can kind of share in the fun a little bit. Everything that we find in the box we'll be doing full reviews of. We're still kind of working through some of the other stuff that we got in the past, but we'll eventually cover all of it, hopefully in the near future. And let's see if we can go ahead and get it open here. There's a couple of things coming out from WizKids in the next couple of months, so I'm quite curious to see what we have here. There we go. Oh, there's a lot of little things. Let's see. We have some of the Nolzur's premium figures. I'm going to show you over here. This is our half-orc male barbarian. Looks like that we have, this is from the Pathfinder Battles line. This is going to be our first set of premium figures from Pathfinder Battles. You can tell we got a little bit of a different packaging here. So I'm all about Pathfinder lately. There we go, live television, right? All about Pathfinder lately, so I'm really excited to see what they've decided to do with these Pathfinder pre-painted minis. Let's see what else we have in here. Here's one of our icons of the Realms D&D one. This is the Dragonborn Fighter, right here. I'm going to lay these down in front of me. Here's another Pathfinder one. We've got a half-elf male ranger right there. The way they did Ancestries in Pathfinder 2nd Edition is kind of interesting and exciting, especially the way they did a lot of the half-Ancestries. You can go watch our Pathfinder core rulebook introduction video. If you want to click the eye in the corner of your screen, there's some really exciting things you're doing with 2nd Edition. If you haven't played it yet, I highly recommend checking it out. Back to D&D here. We have our Tabaxi Rogue. I love our Tabaxi, and it's good to get a few more of these. We don't have a lot of Tabaxi player character minis out there. Here we have our Halfling Rogue. Finney, who's in my home game, will probably really dig this one if Alex is watching out there. And next we have another D&D Human Warlock with the tendrils, the dark tendrils coming out from behind her here. A lot of the times when you see these spell effects attached to the bases, those are removable if you don't want them there all the time. So we'll let you know for sure if that's what's the circumstance here when we do our full review of these. All right, let's see. Here we have another Pathfinder one, the elf male fighter. It's a cool looking elf. The longer white hair there. Digging deep into this deep box. We're just going D&D Pathfinder, D&D Pathfinder. Here's a human fighter. Heavy armor. Feels like we don't get a ton of heavy armored ones. So it's good to get a couple more like this. This is your traditional heavy armored fighter here. And of course back to Pathfinder. Ooh, a human female rogue with a very cool pose with her daggers ready to throw. I like that one a lot. Unique pose there. And D&D, ooh, this is an exciting one. We're getting some Furbolg Druid, of course. We really don't have a lot of Furbolg, so I'm looking forward to this one too. D&D figure, Turtle Monk. Turtle alert. Turtles, you gotta love them. We certainly don't have many of these. We've been getting a couple more lately, so maybe this is a good sign. Maybe Critical Role has brought turtles back to the mainstream a little bit. And here we have the Human Barbarian, dressed up sort of like the traditional Icewind Dale Barbarian. So if you're getting ready to play Rime of the Frostmaiden, this might be a good player character choice for you, just in time for that adventure coming out very soon here. And here we have our Elf Cleric, with the mace held high. Can't tell what's in the other hand. Maybe a sling? I'll have to check and see. I'm not sure what that other thing is. All right. And here is our Goliath fighter. Looks sort of like the nameless one from the old video game that's eluding me the title of now. Yeah, Planescape Torment. There we go. Thanks, Grady. All right. What else we have in here? The Curse of Strahd minis. I don't know if you can see that over here. The first set, there's 2 of these sets coming out. This first one's Legends of Barovia, featuring Strahd and some of the other big name characters from the adventure, like Madame Ava and others, and we'll be doing a full review of this shortly soon. The revamped edition from Wizards of the Coast is coming out here in October, and so these are a great way to get ready for that. Also, our friends over at Beadle and Grimm's have a full set of a legendary edition of Curse of Strahd. So if you really want to bling out your adventure, you can start with the revamped edition and then build upon that with the Beadle and Grimm's legendary edition. The other set here of Curse of Strahd minis is the Covens and Covenants set, featuring our witches, our hags, our creatures from the Abbey of Markovia, a few others. Rose and Thorn from the introductory mission Murder House. So that's very exciting too. Trying to pile these up in front of me here. And one more thing in the box. No, there's a few more things. We have our Ogre Zombie Paint Night Kit. So you'll get to have the fun of watching me try to paint another mini here. Yeah, I really enjoyed these. The folks over at Realmsmith, who do great painting tutorial videos. You know, lately I've been trying to give you a few tips on doing your own painting at home for these unpainted miniatures in case you're a little bit worried about doing it yourself. Go look at Realmsmith's videos. First of all, get these paint night kits. You can do those. You can usually sign up through the WizKids website. You can find participating local stores doing these paint night events. Because of the pandemic, a lot of them are doing them virtually right now. But sign up and you can maybe get together either online or through the store if you're in a safe area and paint these as a group. But they have the tutorial videos to help you out. And stick around to Realmsmith to see some other good tutorials for paint nights, for painting your own unpainted miniatures. Because this comes with all the paint you need and the brushes and even a palette to mix your paints in. So this is a fantastic little package. I love the first one. You can see our review of the first paint night kit featuring a manticore by clicking the little eye in the corner of your screen over there. And we got 2 more of the premium figures in here that slip to the bottom of the box. First of all, we have our human male cleric from Pathfinder Battles right here. We've got a sword and a spell effect. Looks very cool. And finally, last but not least, a human male rogue Pathfinder Battles character on one knee, trying to blend into the shadows, try to get that sneak attack damage. And excellent. I'm so excited we're finally getting some premium figures from Pathfinder Battles. Maybe we'll get some more from Starfinder Battles again here one of these days. And that's our box today. Got a pile of things to go through with you. We should be able to get these videos out to you really quickly. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you have a chance to see our full reviews of all these minis. We'll talk about the lore, we'll talk about the mechanics, talk about the stories a little bit for the Curse of Strahd minis without giving you too many spoilers. Otherwise, we also want to thank WizKids, of course, for sending us these to share with you. We want to thank our sponsor for this video, the Deck of Many. They have their new campaign setting book called Heckna hitting Kickstarter next week, September 8th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I think it's Eastern Time. The Kickstarter will be for the Heckna campaign setting book, which uses 5e rules to bring you into a whole new setting where you can have your own adventures featuring a carnival setting called the Revelia, which has a ringleader named Heckna who loves to fright and delight his audience. Should give you a nice creepy vibe. You can either run it as a standalone campaign. They'll have story for you to run it with, or you can add it into your own 5e adventures if you want to have a nice little side adventure over to a carnival. I was even thinking that those might work well for a carnival going through Barovia during your Curse of Strahd campaigns, just to really liven things up a little bit. But you can learn more and sign up to be notified when the Kickstarter goes live by visiting heckna.com. Thank you for watching today. You can sign up to join us for discussions over at Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, where we share news, we share sales. Right now, there's some Labor Day sales going on in some online retailers. You might want to check with your local game stores, too, to see if they're having Labor Day weekend sales here in the USA. But it's a good opportunity to pick up some maybe individual minis or packs of minis that are missing from your collection. Otherwise, I hope you're doing well out there. Thanks for watching today. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.